Welcome to this tutorial on how to add groups to your social network Ning. After logging in, you're going to come back to your main page. As in previous tutorials, you will want to look at your main toolbar. There should be an option, if you've customized your toolbar to include this, that says Groups. Let's click on that. As you can see here, no one has added any groups yet. So when you're starting your first group, you're going to click on the plus sign, Add a Group. Once here, you will see a lot of basic information to enter for your groups. Now the purpose, first of all, in having groups on Ning is if you have several different types of people that you want to add to your social network Ning. Now my website or Ning network was set up to collaborate with the teachers at my school. So I may want to have one group just for teachers, then I may want to add another group for my students, let's say in my 6th grade science class. I could actually set up a group for every class that I teach. 7th grade science, 9th grade science, and even my 12th grade computer courses. So the possibilities here are great. You may simply want to add groups such as your friends from home or your community, friends from church. You can make groups for virtually anything. Let's say you wanted to make a group for your Weight Watchers Club. The possibilities here are simply endless. So we're going to make a group here. I'm going to walk you through the basic steps on how to do this. It's pretty laid out, pretty simple. We're going to make a group, say for the students in my 6th grade class. So I'm just going to simply enter 6th grade science class. Here you can actually add an image. You can use the standard image that is here. It's just a group of people, or you can upload an image from your computer of, say, my 6th grade class. For the purpose of this demonstration, we're going to use the existing image. If you choose to use upload an image from your computer, the steps to do this are the same as when adding photos in the tutorials that are listed on my website. So for this one, we'll choose the existing image, press done. The next step is to add a description for your group. First of all, it should be something that describes clearly what your group is on Ning for. So we're going to add a general description here. A place to discuss new science news and findings about Earth, life, and physical sciences. The next thing is a group address. Now you want to pay close attention to what you enter here, because the words that you enter here will become your URL address for that particular group. Basically your website address. Now it will automatically enter a group address for you based on the name that you gave your group. If you look closely here, you will see that the group address it is entered is 6th grade science class. Now that's fairly long, and I may choose to use that, or I may erase that and make something a little more manageable to remember. For instance, I'm just going to put 6 science. Now that will become my URL address, or part of my URL address for the social network Ning. For example, the website for 6th grade science will be jbstechclass.ning.com/group/6science. So we're going to scroll down here. The next thing you can do is, if you have an alternate website that you would like to enter for that class, for instance, I have several things at JBS Tech Class that I post for my classes. I may want to enter that here. The next thing is to enter the location where your group is based from. Our group, of course, is based from G. Buchanan. I may want to put that information on here simply because this network is protected and can only be accessed by people who are in my group. If you are concerned that students or other people may be able to access this information, you may want to make up a pretend location. For instance, Community of Learners may be your location. But for this case, we're just going to put JBS. The next thing that you can do is go over to the side and select features that you want your group to have. Here it has choose the features that you want on your group page. There are comments, discussion forum, a text box, and an RSS reader. For my purpose, I want all of them. Comments simply allow the members of your groups to post comments. Discussion forum will allow the group to hold on an ongoing discussion. One person can post, then another member may post, and so on. A text box will allow them to type in text, for instance, information or findings that they have found. An RSS reader will allow them to feed in news from different areas of interest, such as Discovery Channel, or maybe Earth Space Science News, BrainPop.com, just all sorts of different websites that have feeds attached to them. The other thing that you can do is you can adjust the privacy settings. You can choose who can join this group, but it cannot be changed after this group is created, so you really want to make your decision carefully here. The choices are that anyone can join this group, or it can be a moderated membership. Moderated membership just means that the people who you invite will be allowed to join this group. So I'm going to click that one, and when you do that, it will bring up two more options. Members can invite other people to join, which means anyone you invite can ask other people to join, or you can allow people to request membership. Now, since this is a class, I'm going to unclick members can invite other people to join, because I only want my 6th grade science class in this group. So I'm going to only leave checked allow people to request membership. From this point, the last option here is to allow members to send messages to the entire group. That is completely and totally up to you. I'm going to leave that checked so that members in 6th grade science can discuss. Once you have filled out all of that information, you simply click Add Group. Now, once you have added the group, you can invite members to that group. So here, you can again import from the web address book, enter email addresses manually, invite friends, and also import from address book application. This procedure can be done just the same as those that were done on adding friends. Simply entering email addresses and pressing OK. Once you've invited the members to your group, you will be taken back to your main page. This concludes our tutorial on how to add groups.